Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and I am excited to do a flip through of these two journals that I made as gifts for two people. I also just want to bring in these other journals to share some other gifts that I had made. I already did a flip through of this one, and these three I will be sending in one package to Psychology in Seattle for their anniversary show this year. So Psychology in Seattle is a podcast that I follow, and I'm a patron of theirs and a member as well on their YouTube channel. I just love supporting them. They are helping make the world a better place. And I love sewing into that and being part of that, and I want to gift the hosts these journals. So last year for the anniversary show, I sent Kirk and Berto a journal like this. I made them a journal each with this sort of cover, but this paper on the front, I believe, for each of them. So this year I wanted to make the other hosts, Rebecca and Bob, a journal as well. Rebecca is an art therapist. Bob is also a therapist, but he also writes. So I made him a writing journal and Rebecca an art journal. And then Stacey is Kirk's wife, and she also works for the podcast. So I made her a fashion journal because I think she's still a model, but she definitely was a model. And so that one ties in with sort of that passion. So some passions represented for each of them through these journals. So yeah, like I said, I already did a flip through of this one with a series of fashion journals, French fashion journals. But let's do a flip through of these two. These were really, really fun to make. I love doing like custom orders and gift journals where I can sort of tailor them to the person who I know I'm making it for. So I know Bob, he writes books and he often talks about his writing on the podcast. And as a fellow writer who loves writing books, I really connect with that and love it whenever he talks about writing and learning about writing and all that kind of thing. So I put lots of like ledger type papers and things to do with writing and typing. So it's just a mix of different papers. And I try not to go too crazy with these journals because I'm never sure, some people get intimidated by a junk journal style of journal when they've never seen one before. They're like, how do you even use a journal like that? So I found that you kind of either you get it or you don't. Some people, you hand this to them and they're like, oh, you could do so much with that. You can stick photos in there. You can use it as a note journal. You can use it to write down your thoughts or to memory keep or as a photo album or as a scrapbook or to art journal. Like there's so many ways to use it. You give it to other people and they're like, how do you use that? So never can tell. So I try and make these ones a bit more simple. I've got a couple of index cards clipped in, just, as a writer, you write notes on index cards. Just add a bit of writing space. And I love like the typewriter page here. And the piano paper, the vintage blue ledger paper. This is some French ledger paper. I love these as well with the letters. So just a fun, simple type of journal, place to write there. And yeah, I thought it could be like a note-taking journal, like a brainstorming journal. Look at that, for writing projects or, a day-to-day journal. This one is an art journal. So as soon as I saw these pencils, I knew I wanted to turn it into an art journal. And I love that art journaling can incorporate, just your pencils if you want, but also any supplies like paper craft, all the different art supplies and materials. So I kind of added a whole bunch of papers for that type of journaling where you can stick stuff onto the papers or draw onto the papers. So this is sketchbook paper. We've got some lined paper, some grid paper, that's always good for drawing, some vintage lined paper, some scrapbook paper, and I put a bit of music paper, like some represented in each of them, like piano paper or like notation paper in all of them, because like they're connected by music, I think. We're all connected by music because Kirk and Berto are musicians and they often talk about music on their podcast with each other, with all the hosts. I've got the same like index cards in this journal as well. This one I just placed in a more interactive pocket because I thought the art journal could be a bit more interactive than a plain writing journal. So just all different types of papers to have fun with, and alter these pages however you want in the art journal style. Some piano paper, grid paper, a paper bag pocket page for some interactivity, and these are great for using in art therapy as well. I know some art therapists use journaling as one of their tools or techniques. And again, just so many ways you can use the journal with clients, either for just writing or for drawing or for sticking things in, using scissors and glue. And yeah, it's just a canvas to do whatever you want with, really. And hopefully all of my journals, I make journals so that they can be used in a way that suits the person using them. So everyone will have a different way that they may use them, but it will serve you and be something that is helpful for you, therapeutic maybe, and just add something good into your life with journals. So I hope I can make the world a better place through creativity and through writing and words and through the journals that I make. So yeah, I am excited to send these now in a package to Psychology in Seattle and hope that it arrives in time so that I can watch them open it up on their live show. It's the event of the year. If you follow my channel for a while, I attend it every year. And because they're in America, I have to set my alarm for, usually it's 3 a.m. But yeah, I block out 2 days because I run it over 2 days for their anniversary. And yeah, it's just so much fun. I absolutely love it and just want to support them in any way I can. I'll link their channel down below so you can check them out. And there's a little ant saying hello. Yeah, go check out Psychology in Seattle. I love what they do, and I love that they ask for anyone who wants to send in a card or a gift for their anniversary show every year. It's so fun seeing what everyone sends them, and lots of people send in like heartfelt cards with such kind words, and I love hearing about other people, how they are just so impacted and so thankful. They're so impacted by the podcast and so thankful for the podcast. So I know it's not just me who really gets so much out of them and supports them. So many other people are patrons of theirs. So many other people are members of theirs. So many people send in gifts to them, and I'm just I feel so honored that I get to be part of the Psychology in Seattle family. That's what we call ourselves. And there's a fan page as well. And yeah, it's just so fun being part of the Psychology in Seattle family. So if you want to join that Psychology in Seattle family, go check out their YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.